seen throughout the course of the show, I have been assisted very ably by several people. And I should explain something. You see, at the beginning of this month, in addition to all the great classes that were on the roster for Bastet Dance Fitness, a new one was actually added that had never been added before. And that was the Magician's Assisted Workshop, in which several people sign up to learn what it's like to work with a magician on stage and participate in a magic act. Okay? So in this case, they'll be very familiar faces, so what I want you to do is give them a big round of applause as I introduce them one by one. Okay? So first, let us start with, of course, Erica. Okay. And next, we have Chaila. Then we have Wendy. And afterwards we have Astor. And the last person actually was a bit of a cheat because she's worked with me in several shows prior to this, but it's okay because she does just as good a job as everyone. So please welcome Stephanie. All five of these people are doing an exemplary job in learning the roots and the skill of being a magician's assistant, and I'm really, really happy with what they've done. Okay? Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the show because I'm going to need the help of someone from the audience. What's this non-speaking crowd all of a sudden? What's going on? Is anyone there? Oh! Yes, you, sir. Over there in the corner? Yes, you right there. You have to come up? Okay, please. Give me a big round of applause. Just good job. Thank you. What's your name?
Evan.
Evan? Okay, Evan, you want to step over here, please?
Of course.
Okay. So, Evan, thank you very much for doing this. Now, here's what I'm going to do, okay, what we're going to do. You see, there's a reason I called everybody up here on stage, and that's because you and I, oh, before I forget, now, just make sure, I want you to tell the truth to me and everybody here.
Yeah.
You and I have never met before, correct?
No, we have not.
Okay, so we did not set up anything prior to this or anything like that?
No.
Okay. The check cleared, apparently. Okay, so, all right, so, here's what I'm going to do, or rather what we're going to do. We're going to play a little game as well as do an act at the same time. Don't worry, what's going to happen is very simple, okay? I'm going to start us off by simply naming two of these individuals on stage, and then you're going to name one of the two. Whichever one gets named, we'll take a step backwards, okay? Then we'll each take a turn doing so, all right? All right, I'll start us, you'll get the idea. All right, so I'm going to start with Astor. You want to put your sign up, please? Thank you. And Erica, okay? You choose one of them.
Erica.
Erica, okay, Erica, you please stand. Thank you, all right. So for the ones that are still left on stage, could you mix yourselves up a little bit, Erica? Okay, very well, very well, very well. Okay, so now, it is your turn. You pick two of the ones that are left.
How about Chaila and Wendy?
Chaila and Wendy. Okay. I'm gonna choose Wendy. Okay. I'm sorry, Wendy. Sorry, sweetie. Sorry about that. Okay. So for the three that are still left, please make yourselves around. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna choose Astor and Stephanie. Okay? Now those two, which one?
Astor.
Astor. All right, sir. Sorry about that. Okay? So ladies that are left, please make yourselves up as best you can. There's only two of you left, okay? All right, there's only two left, so go ahead and name them.
Chaila and Stephanie.
Chaila and Stephanie. Oh boy, this is tough. You know what? I'm going to say Stephanie. Okay? Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Steph. All right. So, now we have come down to Chaila. Okay? Now, once again, you and I each had a clear choice of anyone we wanted to pick. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right. And we did not meet beforehand? Thank heavens. Okay. So, now, Stephanie, if you take it one step to the side so people can see, you may have noticed there is a manila envelope with a question mark that's sitting on that chair the entire time of the show. Okay? Now, Stephanie, can I ask a favor? Could you please hand me that envelope, please? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, this has been sitting there rather, sealed the entire time. So Evan, here's what I want you to do. Take the envelope, and when you're ready, pull out what's inside. Because you see, before the show started, I made a prediction of who is going to be last in this set. So Evan, please go ahead. Bring that out. And please read what it says. And it says... All right, well, Evan has very kindly volunteered to stay for one more trick. So everyone, please give one good hand to Stephanie, Astor, Wendy, and Erica as well. I'm going to have Chaila remain because there's something you should know, okay? Believe it or not, Chaila actually has a very unique ability. She can actually read minds, believe it or not. Now, give me 1 second here. Now, you can't buy reactions like that. Okay, so now here's the thing. I have these 4 pieces of board with numbers from 1 to 15 written at least once somewhere on one of the 4 sheets, okay? So we have here, 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 and there. Okay? Now, some of the numbers repeat, some of them do not, okay? And they're just haphazard everywhere, okay? So, here's what I'm going to do. First, Evan, I would like you to think of any number from 1 to 15 or 1 or 15. Please don't say that loud, otherwise it trips over, all right? So once you got the number, here's what I'm going to do. Again, I just want you to tell me yes or no, okay? Is the number you're thinking of anywhere on this piece here?
No.
No? Okay. Put it right there. How about this one?
No.
No? Okay. How about here?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. This one?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, 2 for no, 2 for yes. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, now you still have that number in your mind, right? Now, I want to see if you can, if rather she, can take the impulses that you created by thinking of the number onto there and figure out what it is, okay? So.
Hi, Evan. Are you tired today? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're all thinking. It's all right. I could use those thoughts sometimes. Evan? Gosh. You're kind of tough. All right, I'm going to take a shot. Is it 5?
It was!
A big hand for Erica, a big hand for Astor. All right. Okay. One of the tricks learned in the Magician's Assistant Workshop. All right, well, now we come to the moment of the show I always have mixed feelings about, because believe it or not, this is the last act of the show. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad no one cheered. I had that happen once, and I never forgot about it. It's okay, it's all right. Now, actually, a little bit of history for this one, because this is actually the act that got me into magic when I was about 6 years old. See, I should explain something. If I had to blame anyone for getting me into magic, it would probably be Cher. I know this sounds funny, but let me explain. You see, back in what some people call the Dark Ages, other people call it the 1970s, Cher in the mid-70s had her own TV variety show. And on the show, she featured a lot of different entertainers of all kinds, singers, dancers, actors, and occasionally a magician. Now, on this particular night, she featured a magician named Mark Wilson. Now, in our community, the magic community, Mark Wilson is the legend for creating and making it possible for magicians to see it on television. All right? And also, in this particular act, he did a bunch of close-up as well as parlor, and some stage illusions where Cher assisted him. Let me tell you what he did. First, he mesmerized Cher, had her placed on a couch, covered her from head to toe with a cloth, had her levitated off the couch. Couch is pushed away. Then he took one corner of the cloth with his hand, whisked it down, she disappeared. Now he's still holding the cloth in his hand. Two stagehands bring in a clear crystal case. You can see all the way around and through. He covers it with the same cloth. A few seconds later, he whisks it away. Chairs reappeared in the crystal case. Now, I saw that when I was 6 years old. You can imagine what kind of impression that creates on a 6-year-old when you see that for the first time. And 15 years later, I figured out a way to do at least part of that act. The other part I do know how. I just got to get the funds to make it. But in any case, that was the inspiration for me starting on what has become over 20 years of absolute joy with the profession that I've chosen. So for this little show, I want to end on this particular note, because this is my all-time favorite illusion, which I'm going to share with you right now.